That's the four explanation for the
Coolant reservoir.
coolant reservoir. And then water pump, the last one.
Water pump.
Three explanation. Three. Properly mounted on the engine
Chin.
is belt driven.
Okay.
Belt driven, no leaking.
And it can be gear driven
Yeah,
too.
no leaking. That's it. So this is the explanation for the whole coolant system.
Cool.
4 pieces. Okay? Okay, now you go into the next one. Look right here. Steering system.
Oh, steering.
Steering system. The function of the steering system is to control the vehicle smoothly. That's it. Even more easy than what they say right there. To control my vehicle smoothly.
Turn easy.
Oh, easy. That's it. Okay, now, how many parts the steering system have? I put it 5 parts. 5 parts. Okay? Number 1, this one.
Drive shaft.
Steering shaft.
Steering shaft.
Steering shaft. Number 1. 3 explanation for the steering shaft. Properly mounted to the gearbox or to the steering box.
Steering box.
It has 2 U-joint or
Yeah.
universal joint, one at the bottom,
One at the top.
one at the top. Properly greased.
Lubricant.
And then the third explanation, my steering shaft
No.
can
No
not
more
play
than 10.
10 degrees or 2 inches. No
Okay.
more than that. That's it. That's all you gotta say about the steering shaft. Okay, now, steering box. Right here. Steering box.
Yeah.
3 explanation for the steering box. Properly mounted on the frame. No
No
bend broken or cracked. No leaking.
leaking.
That's it. Simple. Simple. Okay? And then the other 2 parts. So far we make 2 parts already. Okay? Steering shaft and steering box.
Box.
Now the third one will be steering reservoir. And then steering pump. Steering
Yeah.
pump.
Yeah.
Okay? Now my steering reservoir. The same explanation I gave you before.
Properly.
Proper, no leak. My
No leak.
steering reservoir is properly mounted, is properly
Properly
capped, is in proper level, no
No
leaking.
leaking.
Done. Now, my steering pump, inspector, if I follow this hose from the gearbox, it's gonna take me to the power steering pump or steering pump. Okay? Is properly mounted on the engine, is gear
Gear
driven,
driven.
no
No
leaking.
leak.
That's it. That's the 3 explanation for the power steering pump. Okay? Or steering pump, if you want to say simple, my steering pump. Okay, now, what you have to say if I follow this hose from the gearbox, because the power steering pump is like the water pump. You don't see it. You don't see it. It's hidden on the bottom.
Okay.
So you just have to say, if I follow
Follow
the
this.
hose from the gearbox, the second hose from the steering box, it's gonna take me
Straight to the
steering
steering
pump.
pump.
And the steering pump is properly mounted on the engine, is
Gear
gear driven,
driven.
and is not
No leaking.
leaking. That's it, simple. Now, I give you 4 parts for the steering system, right, so far. Now the part number 5, the last one. Look at it right here. Right here. The linkage. The linkage.
Oh.
But the
Yeah.
linkage is 3 parts.
Yeah.
But you're gonna put it together.
That's what you.
3.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you're gonna say like one phrase for
Yes.
all 3.
Yes.
Inspector, this is my Pigman arm. This is my drag link. And this is my steering arm. All of them are properly connected to the steering box using castle nut,
And
quarter
caliper.
pin. That's all you gotta say. So
Mm.
if you resume, you make the steering system in 5 parts, because that's this 3 part right here
Mm-hmm.
is you're gonna mention all together.
Oh.
This is the big manga, you see?
So you
This is
have
the big
to
manga.
say them separately. You can't say 3-piece steering linkage.
No, no good. Because you
No
gotta
good.
show the inspector what is the different part. Even, I tell you one thing, the steering system have more part, but I don't give you all of them. You have the tie rod,
Yeah.
part of the
Mm.
steering system.
Mhm.
You got the upper and lower control arm.
Mhm.
You have the spindle. You got more.
Mm-hmm.
But he don't need the whole thing. He needs only the main part. That's all he needs.
Okay.
That's why I give you only these 3 parts. The linkage, the main 3 part of the linkage is this 3. Pigman arm, drag link,
Mhm.
and a steering arm. The
Steering
steering arm is the little elbow right behind the tire who moves the tire to one side or another.
Okay.
It's called a steering arm.
Okay.
Okay? So my 3 part, Pigman arm, drag link, and a steering arm are all connected to the gearbox or steering box
Steering box.
with castle nut and quarter
quarter
pin.
pin.
You will see outside what is the castle nut and what is the quarter pin. The quarter pin is a little pin that secures the nut to don't come out. That's all.
Mm.
Okay? So this is the steering system. That's it. Now, let's go to the next. What is the next system, amigo?
Tie rods.
No, I mean the next system. This is the steering. We finish the steering. We don't mention tie rod.
Is it brakes?
The braking system.
No,
Oh,
suspension.
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 Suspension is the next. Look at it right here.
So it has to be in order.
I honestly tell you the truth. You don't have to use order.
Mm.
But-
It doesn't.
No,
No.
but look what happened. If you're doing a scrambling, you're gonna lose a lot of power. That's what I teach in order.
Yeah.
Because when you get it in order, you don't forget anything. You don't forget anything. Okay? That's why I give you order. But it doesn't mean that you have to follow me. Keep doing it your way if you want. But you take the chance to forget some part. Because remember, when you are in front of the inspector, you're gonna be some kind of nervous. Believe it or not, the human being is like that.
Mm.
It's not the same thing when you are in front of me, when you have the inspector next to you. And
Yeah.
also, the inspector don't gonna be correcting you or asking you for part. No, he's just gonna tell you one thing. He's gonna give you one command. Give me this. The rest is on you. Whatever you're missing, whatever you make wrong, he don't gonna tell you nothing.
Mm.
He just pay attention to his computer. According what you say, he punch. If you don't say it right, he don't punch. If you missing something, he don't punch. So you are responsible to accumulate or to not accumulate enough credit. If you don't have enough credit, you don't pass the test. If you have enough credit, you pass the test.
How many credits is it though?
I don't know. This is their way. I don't know how they calculate. What I know, if all I give you 100% of the credit. Sometimes it's that good that halfway you're going, in halfway of the explanation, you got enough point. And sometimes they say, don't say me no more. You got enough point already with the thing you give it to me. Okay? So I give you the full way to get the whole thing. So if you follow the way I told you, you're gonna get it. Okay?
Mm.
But it doesn't mean that